Hey everybody, Case here. Welcome back to the 2018 Halloween event and Family Gather Quest for Stuff. The first week we had the Munster, so Grandpa Munster and Lily Munster. I don't know if we're going to get the remainder of the family. You did it! You defeated Abraham Lincoln, and after 378 years I thought I'd seen it all. I'm way younger than that, but I bet I've seen more than you. I spend 14 hours a day scrolling through stuff on my phone. My brain is completely fried, and I forget everything I see instantly. But that don't mean I ain't seen it. Monster Mystery Box! We got Herman Munster, Headless Horseman, Hook Hand Albert, which we'll look at in just a second. Let's get rid of that. And nothing going on with the wheel. Okie dokie.
This place is a nut house.
Happy Halloween, Mort. Can I have a candy bar? Sure, Peter, that'll be $2. But it's Halloween. Oh, you're right. Thanks for reminding me of my holiday surcharge. That'll be $3.
Yep.
Dad, there's a bunch of Frankensteins on our streets. I think you mean Frankenstein's monster. Fine, but you know what I mean. No. I know exactly one piece of fancy book trivia, and I'm not going to stop until I tick off everyone. It is my right as a trivia knower. Frankenstein wasn't the actual, monster thing. Frankenstein was the person who created the monster. Frankenstein monsters are here. Get 5 monster manuals. Maybe in a second.
No freaking way. You should tweet that.
Buy a crate of clams or larger and get 6 lightning rods for free. I would just... No, don't even bother.
Oh my god, have you seen this?
What in the Sam hell? So how do you like my Frankenstein costume, Brian? Actually, you're Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein is the name of the mad scientist who created the monster that you're portraying. It is a common mistake. Thanks, Brian. I'm gonna pee in the corner of a living room and blame it on you. I really wish everybody in the house would stop doing that when they're mad at me. It stinks in here. Franken Chris! So that's going to be the freemium character for the week. Did you see any slutty nurses while you were out trick-or-treating, Peter? Nope. How about slutty pirates, slutty cops, or slutty cowgirls? No, I only saw a slutty ghost covered in ectoplasm. And now that I'm thinking about it, that might have just been the greased-up deaf guy. Sorry, Quagmire. Ask for candy! How long is this gonna take?
This place is a nut house.
It's candy long. Why do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. Oh, that was his quest line. Never mind. But back to this. Frankenstein monsters. So for the second week, Frankenstein monsters are roaming and groaning around Quahog. Victor Frankenstein has come up to round his monsters and now he's after Chris 2. Defeat Frankenstein monsters and Victor Frankenstein to get the fire potions you need to get cool prizes. So how do we clear the monsters and how do we get Frankenstein cleared? What items do we need? Got 5 monster manuals.
That's awesome!
Do some research. Okay, I'm not going to put Peter on his questions yet because he's needed for everything in the beginning usually, so I want to just make sure. Let's actually tap them. So it does require the manuals. It is carrying over from the first week. Count Crotchula Peter, Frankenstein Chris or whatever. There's Herman Munster as well. Let's try this. Actually, I don't know yet. Hold on. I don't want to go out willy-nilly. So let's just take a step back. Now they also talked about Victor Frankenstein as well. Is he going to have a timer? Or maybe he hasn't popped up yet. Anybody see Victor Frankenstein? I believe they were in a white lab coat. There they are right there. So no timer. And so I thought it was like the streak thing. Where you go up higher and higher, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. It is actually defeating him, isn't it? And it's going to be 18 health on their end. So I mean, man, this is going to take if you just have Grandpa Munster, 4, 12, 16. It's going to take you 5 tries. which is crazy. And you need 4 of these to actually do one battle. Get by clearing Frankenstein monsters. Okay, so that does require the manuals. Ooh boy. This is going to be a really, really long week. So it leads me to believe that Franken Chris is the only character for the week. But let's move on to the inventory. Let's see what we got. So Monster Mystery Box. Herman, Munster, Headless Horseman, Hook Hand Albert. You can get the masks. There's the fire potions, just 30 of them. Cherrywood bats from last week. Clams, Angel Death. And that's really about it. So I don't know, there could be more in here, but I may have some of the stuff from the past already. There's Franken Chris, which we'll look at the end. Fire Bad PSA Billboard. So these are all different items you can buy with the silver bullets from defeating the monsters and stuff. Church of Satan. Bat Colony. We've also got Giant Tesla Coil, Monster's Car, Haunted Windmill, Quick E Limbs, which I think we can all figure out what that's supposed to be from. Build a Bride, etc., etc. That's actually some stuff over here. Ah, yes, the crafting for the week. So it's going to require 14 of the masks to start. I only have 7, unfortunately. But they're going to drop the little lightning bolts. Then we got the manuals on the far right. Don't know what that thing is down below. It looks like a boot or something. A foot. Or something. Some green toxic waste or ooze or paint or something. And then more manuals on the side. Not really all that surprising considering how many manuals you're going to actually need in the end. Oh yeah, there's this thing. So there's the fire potions from clearing the monsters. The Frankenstein monsters. Yeah, then Victor Frankenstein as well. Oh boy. So we need 11 of its little like nut things, bolt things, clearing Frankenstein monsters. They're always, so 11 times. Platform shoes, Herbert, Quickie Limbs, that's about it. It's a 6-hour quest. We've got 25 of the lightning, Jerome, Chris, Giant Tesla Coil, which is the first prize in the crafting, but the rare, oh boy, 25 rare, that's gonna take a long time. I hope these are only 4 hours.
My watch don't tell time, I tell it.
Alright, so that's a little bit better. If that were 8 hours, that would have really sucked. I still don't know what these are. Did I say it was toxic paint or ooze or whatever? Green paint! So one of the things I said was correct. Build a bride. I think that's like the second last craftable building? Yeah, see, it's the way at the bottom. Frick, this just take forever. And then finally we got, is that a grooming kit? Makeup kit? Sewing kit? Vampiresses, and that's it. And you need the manuals for these, I believe, as well, don't you? I can't remember. You still need the manuals for these. Jeepers Creepers, man. Jeepers Creepers. So I'm going to do a bit of a quick summary in case some people may be a little confused what's going on. It's going to be about the Frankenstein monsters first. Which are these here? They're going to require 3 of the manuals, which is a lot. But you do end up getting screws for Franken Chris. You get 32 of the potions. 2 of the little zappy things needed for defeating Victor Frankenstein, which is the other thing you got to defeat. And of course 10 of the silver bullets for just buying Halloween decorations. Now when you get those potions, we're going to scroll over here and we're going to go to this. And you're going to go for 2 or for 6. Obviously the 6 is going to require more, usually. And you can still go for the bats as well from the week 1 if you want. But the good news is once you do end up clearing one of the Franken monsters, it should normally be close to or enough to get masks, which is great. Of course, when you do get the masks, we'll head over here. We're going to buy all these items here, like the Giant Tesla Coil, all the other items as well. And then, we got the Victor dude as well, who's walking around in the white lab coat. I didn't have too much of a problem finding them the first time. There they are, right there. So this will be the second particular person you got to go for. Again, though, you can't get these until you clear the Frankenstein monsters anyway. And you get 2 per, so it's going to require 2 Frankenstein monsters to clear for one battle of this. But I would recommend just holding off completely on this for now and just follow along on the main quest line, because it takes work to clear those things, right? So if you just follow the main quest line and it says, okay, clear them, then at least when you do clear it, you'll get credit for it, right? In the main quest line. And then, of course, all the different items for Frank and Chris. So super easy, just like the first week, it's just a lot more grinding than the first week. But I'll see you eventually, well, probably towards the end of the week, for Frank and Chris in the 2018 Halloween events. So thank everybody so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't. Thanks for watching. My name's Casey, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.